Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network, so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
That's right, it's the Coco Show. If David Strand's on the job, there's something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get under your skin, so you can see you're just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catching people by surprise like... What you say, David?
It's Jolly, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, roll out, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
It's the Coco Show with your man David Strand.
Yo, it's KDS.
One, it's your girl Shanti.
Boom. What's yo, what's happening? It's Coco Show. I know I don't sound like David.
Yeah, there it is.
But I am coming in with the intro on y'all. We got the DJ Kurt. Hey. We got the Miss Shanti.
One good people.
Y'all heard the man. And we got the Mr. Draymond.
What's happening, y'all?
Y'all heard him for the kid itself. We got the actual host, Mr. Coco David Strand.
I am only here to eat food and that is it.
That is it. Oh, we cannot forget.
Sleep on.
Hey.
Who got the key?
Who got the cheese in
The girl who jumps on tables.
Oh my God!
That was she. She was it. And you have me, Miss J, here taking over the show. Let me know if you like it.
I like it.
Might not do it again. All right, so this segment, it just very holds near, dear, deep in my heart. No, for real though. Let's talk about Apple.
Now you could have came in with something else. You should have said like, let's talk about the thing that fell on Newton's head, the apple.
Oh, or we could talk about the thing that Eve should have ate, the apple. And I know all my females feel that because why?
Yeah, girl, we feel that.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like fruit? Y'all like fruit?
Ooh,
Eve should not have liked fruit that day.
Y'all like fruit?
But did y'all
She should let that fruit alone.
But did y'all know there was 2 females and 1 male?
Hey.
Okay, we ain't getting biblical. That's another segment.
I was about to say, y'all didn't know that.
It's not this segment. You know.
2 females and 1
Come
male.
back soon.
Come back.
We got, okay, so Apple, not the fruit, but the company. We all know Apple. I'm pretty sure most of y'all got an Apple phone, probably sitting in your hand right now, scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff.
I ain't got no Apple phone.
I mean, if you don't, what is you doing? You come on now. You need to stop. You need to start acting like Android. You need to stop. Come on.
I got an Apple phone.
Apple sponsor, because I ain't doing all this for nothing. Okay, so, like I said, I have a bone to pick with you, Apple, even though I'm never going to leave you. That's the problem. But I need to say something.
It sounds like an R&B song, don't it?
The intro. Okay. Even though I'm never going to leave you, we have a connection.
I ain't never gonna leave you, girl.
Right.
We've always had that connection.
What he said.
The time where I put in and you pick up the phone. I always called you, but you always say I never called you. Why is that?
Oh, no, you got to say, in them times when I be on the phone and I don't know if I hit decline in the set, hold in the set, or decline, or just decline in general. Apple got me messed up with that one.
I know you FaceTime me, baby. I just didn't care.
I didn't even get it. I didn't update my phone.
Okay. But for real though, Apple.
Wow.
This is how I feel about Apple.
Wow.
And anybody could put their 2 cents in whenever they feel like. If you just disagree, that's okay. And if you agree, please comment below. Like, comment. All that good stuff.
Subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, no, for real. Okay, Apple, for real.
They gonna think I did that.
The 10th time we done said this. Okay, this is how I feel about Apple. I feel like Apple makes products. Like, okay, let's say we had the AirPods that came out. The original AirPods. Yes, we loved them as soon as they came out. It was booming in the ears. Like, what? What's a cord? And then they came out with the new ones. And all of a sudden, my right AirPod ain't working. My right AirPod ain't working.
There's a lot of issues. My right ain't working.
The right. It's
I'm not
the
even
right.
playing games.
The right going left.
Playing.
The right going left. I feel like Apple makes product. They intentionally mess up their old products so you have no choice but to get the new
Yeah,
product.
they had a recent lawsuit.
Ooh, tell me about that.
But every company does that though.
Really?
They took it in the stock market. They was talking about it in the stock market.
Really? Because I feel like other products, like, I mean, I can't really say anything because obviously I've only used Apple, but I feel like other products I've never really heard any problems with, they start going out bad, so I had to go get the newest ones. I feel like I hear that a lot with Apple.
The Black 7s. Only the Black 7s were faulty. All of them. All of them.
You know they getting rid of the lightning cord next round, right?
Yeah.
That is some BS, man.
Honestly, I want to talk about
Apple.
Apple.
Electronic waste that is?
No, it's when Apple
Reduce your footprint, Apple.
Got rid of the USB port on laptops.
That part.
Yeah.
I'm a college student. I need to put in my flash drive.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
You keep that in mind.
That's what your Google Docs is for.
Save
it on there.
Okay, listen, Scrabble.
It's just in the cloud.
Those are sponsorships that Apple created so they can make money. That's how they get you.
Basically.
That's how they get you.
Basically.
But I'm not gonna lie.
You're basically going against Apple right now.
Listen, I'm gonna talk so much crap about Apple, but I'm never gonna leave. It's a toxic relationship.
You can't leave.
Stockholm
You can't
syndrome.
go back to Windows.
Yeah,
Actually, the
Stockholm
thing
syndrome.
is though, my first I had a flip phone,
Yep.
and my first smartphone was an iPhone. I had the iPhone 4, and I never had an Android, so I never was able to experience anything else. So all I know is Apple. So it's just like, why would I, do that?
Don't do it.
And I'm okay. I mean, other than Apple intentionally messing up their products so we can buy their new ones, that's all I have to say about Apple. And
that's why they do updates so much.
Definitely.
They say they fix bugs, but intentionally they're actually putting a bug in the system.
Exactly. It's if you have one of the older phones, and I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, why would you do that to me? Like, I thought we had a connection, and
We did. It's called $150 a month. That's the connection.
And I love you.
Right. It's called my business.
Right. Right.
Take my money.
But anyways, let's talk about the fun things about Apple. So when I need it, you funny.
Whenever I can't even.
Baby, as soon as I get that check, car insurance, rent, electricity.
That's why it's like when people be like so excited about the stimulus check, I'm like, but you already spent it.
Exactly. Like, woo, child. Like $100 is a dollar bill. Like. But let's talk about the fun things about Apple, guys. Yes, I'm taking over the podcast. Yo, it's Miss J. You feel me?
Yeah, the bottle though. That's what we're shocked about. We ain't shocked about nothing else but the bottle. How you were just like
about to open it. And she was about to open it.
Like your head went in like a dragon, just like.
Because we're about to have fun. So,
That's my best friend.
When it comes to Apple products, I want everyone at the table to name their favorite Apple. I got you. Okay, buddy. I want you to name your favorite Apple product from Apple, starting with Girls Who Jumps on Tables. What's your favorite Apple product?
I just have the phone. I'm a recent, convert.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, and welcome. Can we get a go snap for the recent convert? We love our recents.
The iCult.
What would you say is your favorite thing about the conversion?
I don't have a favorite.
Do you miss your old phone?
Truly, I actually do. I could do a little bit more things.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Drizzy Dre. You are listening to the Coco Show podcast right here on freedomkradio.net.
There's one. There's another one. And another one.
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
You can do a little bit more?
Because I knew more about it.
What did you have before?
I had a mother.
Oh, you gotta take that. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
What did I do?
Don't make me laugh.
What did I do?
Don't make me laugh.
I mean,
no,
it's
what
fine.
did I do?
The Apple phone is fine. I haven't had it for long, but
I'm so sorry, Dre.
I feel included with the iMessages. That's about it.
iMessages? You like iMessages? You like to see when they read it because you got me messed up. Yo, turn that red on.
Set that up, but yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Well,
So do you have yours on?
Can I get a paper towel, please, to wipe this? Okay, so we got girl who jumps on tables likes the iMessages feature with the new iPhone. She's a recent conversion, and we were glad to announce her to the Apple community. Snap, snaps, and finger taps. All right, next we have the only one and only Coco Davis Strand. What's your favorite thing about Apple?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's chocolate, baby.
Sometimes I like this one, sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you what?
Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
What do you not like? What do you like?
You like the pictures?
Yeah, I love them pictures.
What do you mean pictures? Do you mean the quality?
That profile? I mean, is the profile?
Wait, are you talking about Memoji?
No.
He's talking about the photos. Like just pictures in general. So you like the quality?
Oh yeah, quality.
All right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Samsung I was on had a nice quality picture too.
Okay, yeah. We're not gonna knock them.
Let's say whatever.
What about that negative though?
But you couldn't do nothing else.
The negative?
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to update, and I'm not.
So this thing, it has 3 buttons, but it's so sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
You could be on speakerphone and hang up. Oh, who does that?
That's what people wanted though.
I don't want that.
People wanted that increased sensitivity. It's just like, look at his lag. Look at the lag. Look at the lag.
I can deal with the lag. Yeah.
You can change that though.
I try to keep going back. It keeps going back to its normal setting. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you change the right thing?
Yes.
All right. So with
because I even changed it to where every time I plug in my phone it says thank you, good night.
Okay, we got the whole.
It does. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
It is.
It's hold on, wait. So you plug it in.
And it says thank you, good night. Is it only at nighttime or just anytime?
Anytime.
It'd be 9 o'clock in the morning.
Creepy.
And it says thank you, good night. Why would you want your phone to say good night 9 o'clock in the morning?
No, it doesn't say. It says like when I plug it in, it says thank you.
Can we get a like if your phone does that?
Does what now?
Watch.
Can we get a like if your phone does that when you plug it in? Let me get a like for that.
Watch. You're not gonna hear it if y'all was snapping.
It's not.
Thank you. Good night.
Oh, it says it. I thought it just pops up on the screen.
Why?
It says thank you for juicing me up. Time to destroy your life.
You can change it to anything you want. You can change it to like pump it up. But it's so funny because like I changed it to oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid man, and it just said oh yeah. I was like, that is
proper.
not. Yeah. Like, who says
But
okay?
wait, you set that up on your iPhone?
Hey.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
thanks to
saying.
TikTok.
We need to figure out how to make apps so we can make a lightsaber.
Remember when we talked to Alexa?
I love that episode. I remember that song she sung.
Oh my God. Alexa, can you freestyle?
That was great. That was great. Yes, she can.
What?
Yes, she can.
Alexa did a freestyle?
Yeah.
You have to go back and.
Yes, she can.
No, can Siri freestyle?
I think so. I think she can.
Hey Siri. Can you freestyle?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I want you to freestyle a rap song for me. I want you to freestyle a rap song for me.
She might ignore you.
Not play a song.
That's not even the name of that song.
She
But
legit.
anyway.
She legit.
Well-
So Alexa raps.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
she
baby.
got
You tried out the house.
Yeah, Alexa got bars.
Yeah.
Alexa got bars.
Alexa has
And she
bars.
got her own instrumentals.
Right.
And she tells jokes.
Right.
All
And
right.
she knows Queen.
So we got David Strand with the negative and the positive. He said he likes the pictures and he hates the. What you say you hate?
There's a lot of stuff that I hate about it, but it's
I hate the
Alright.
calculator. Oh, sorry. I was supposed
Wow.
to wait for my turn.
We got Shotri in the said she want to give her negative
I don't
and
like the
positive.
calculator. I'm a nerd.
What's wrong with the calculator? We need some more functions, sis.
I mean, like, why I can't see nothing I did previously? Y'all fix this. Come on, man.
Oh, you wanted to show what you did previously
I
after
want
you
the
hit
calculator
enter.
from Windows.
Okay. Windows, Apple, collaboration.
Thank you. Please.
What's your positive, girl?
What
do you like about that Apple phone?
Less crashing.
Okay. Don't crash as much. Okay, Apple, you did that part. You did that. Okay, Draymond.
What's happening? You wrote it.
You know how you feel about that Apple phone?
Oh, his arms across.
I mean, it's complicated.
Oh, it's a complicated relationship. It's toxic.
Tell us about your time with
It's
Siri.
not toxic.
You know what?
Or we had
No
our
more.
affairs, and we went through some things. Like,
Okay.
this has
You
been a-
wanna be the best,
I mean,
the
it's
best there ever was.
Dun, 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 dun. Look, check this out. though,
What
for
was
real.
toxic about it?
Android always found a way to come out with something different.
Every time. Every
And I
time.
was like, this is pretty awesome.
Example. You got an example for us? Maybe Android doing a flip phone? Was it that?
It was flips. It was the happy feedback.
Happy
it was
feedback.
The resolutions on the screens. It was the sizes of the phone when it came out with the Note series. They always just found a way to just like bite me back. And then
Alright.
then they said, you know what, we're gonna take it to the test. Bump what they talking about. Google, come on, man, come join us, dog.
Google
Yo,
it
let's get the
crazy.
hits on the streets. And that just was a whole
Google
game
going
changer. Got
crazy.
the blue joint. Yo, limited edition, 32 gigs.
Limited edition.
32 gigs was popping, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, this phone is all that and then some.
Yeah.
My daughter still use that same phone. but,
Period.
You know what I'm saying? We,
Okay.
You know, we,
We
video
got
chat
that
with-
negatives, but what about the
Yeah.
positives? Let's not just bash Apple like that. Let's talk about them positives.
That's what we
though.
do. We make apple pies, apple
But it all
cobbler,
came
apple
down
pie.
to it, and I realized what Android had going on. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll go back to Apple now because it's all the same anyway. So,
So it's
and I
all
was just
the same.
comfortable there. It's a comfortable state.
It's a little comfort zone with Apple. It's something about
because I
them.
know no matter what, it's gonna work.
Right. It no matter what, they
There's a
got
way
your
around.
back.
There's something always.
They always gonna have your
Android
back.
makes it complicated.
A little bit.
I ain't got time for the warranties. Let me see that. Right
All right. What about DJ KDS?
Yeah, he went to
How y'all doing, man? What's up?
How you feel about that Apple though?
I feel great. I feel marvelous. I feel wonderful. I feel immaculate. I feel great. I feel
Apple, you doing it like that? Got them feeling like that?
amazing. I feel unique. I feel
different.
I feel black. I feel.
Proud.
You want me to stop?
You can do whatever you want.
I feel new. I feel like me. I feel.
What?
Apple gotta feel all kinds of ways.
All kinds of ways.
Any negatives though?
Yeah, you know, I don't like how if I buy a new iPhone, I gotta stand in your store on your Wi-Fi to get all the apps I already had on my phone. Like, you should like all the money y'all make, y'all should be able to have the my whole home page set up. So when I buy a phone, pop, you're good.
It's that transition.
Android got that.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not impossible.
Hey, girl who jump on tables, just saying.
One time I had to stand at Verizon for like 3 hours.
What?
Wow. To get a new phone.
To get all my apps back.
That's crazy.
Because they all pop up, and then it's like it loads one at a time. It goes.
They be faded. You think you got it, but you don't got it.
One at a time. I'm like,
is it not in your cloud or whatever?
Yes, they are.
And you have to.
And I'm a pirate, so I get all the pirate apps that they create.
Mm-hmm.
And if I download some pirate shit, y'all take all my pirate shit away from me if I buy a new phone, which is why I don't want the 12 right now.
Period. Like y'all wasting my time, bro.
Don't take the Don't take the music that I take time to download.
Right.
From all these other sources. Don't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
And take it away from me when I buy a new phone. I shouldn't be penalized for what I've done. You know,
talk your junk.
To save it on something else though. So
I can so like right now I got this one app. I'm not even gonna call the app out. I got this one app. Okay. I got some music on it. No one can get this music unless you got this app.
All right.
I can put it on my computer like right now.
Right. Confidential.
But if I like if they do an update and I accept that update, gone.
Yeah.
All of it. I keep the app, but everything on there, gone.
Right.
Now I don't know if y'all know they force updates. When you go to sleep at night, they force them.
Yeah. You can turn it off though. There is a way to turn it off. I've turned mine off.
Tell me how. I want to know now.
Went to like the settings because it kept saying,
Let's
"I
wait till
don't."
after that, then you can explain it to him because we're gonna be taking up the time on that. But that's a TikTok thing, though.
How you gonna shut me up and I was talking?
You gonna talk to us
You asked a question.
I did ask a
I
question.
did.
Oh,
answer. Just answer. Jesus.
My mind. I'm young.
But yeah, but like if you go to let's just say you buy a new phone though, and you have all that on there, like you lose the whole app.
Yeah.
And like some of the apps that I have, they don't even like support anymore. It's gone. You can't even download it anymore.
Right.
So like I lose it, and I can't go back. And like, what do I do now? I gotta find some new creator who said, "I'm with you, Nate," and find him and do the same thing.
Right.
Which that'll go on forever. You can't stop us, guys.
Takes forever.
But that's what I hate about Apple.
Yeah, Apple. I hope you're hearing this, and I hope that you
updates on us.
You take this into consideration.
I just got another hate. It just happened right now.
What happened?
It just stopped my live conversation. I didn't touch it.
It's been sitting here the whole time, peeps. Wait, can they hear me? If it stopped?
No.
I'm talking to myself.
Like I didn't touch my phone right now, so why you interrupting my session?
Why you doing all that though? Like why you doing
this ain't even an
those?
even number time. So if it's like if it stopped you at like 1 hour, 2 hours, it's not even even. It's 1:22.
Oh, 4.
That part.
It's like the iPhone heard me and said, you know what? I got you.
Probably did.
Why does
You know what? Apple probably sits us talking junk and stop that junk, bro.
They want my money though. But they want my money though.
That's right. That's right though.
$1,600 for this raggedy phone that want to stop my live sessions. How about I keep? I don't know, 400 and switch over.
Right.
What about that?
You can extend the voice.
Apple, I know you hear us.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. See how she know me? What about that?
Siri
What about that?
Listening to you.
You heard that?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I know you didn't catch it.
Cause you don't know about that.
Attitude.
Man, let's take this shot, man. This is
You lucky I got a shot.
No, but like mine said it will update if you have it charged at night. Do you charge your phone at night? I don't.
Uh-oh.
And if you don't charge it at night, the update wouldn't happen.
I can swallow right.
She's just burst.
Oh, okay.
Dang,
What is it that y'all took?
Oh god, that was deadly.
They took both. They took it at the same time. They're both struggling. Oh my god.
I think it's Apple. It really didn't go down right.
I don't charge
really
my phone
didn't
at
go down
night. So it wouldn't do the update. And I went into the settings and made it stop doing the automatic update.
That was funny. Not automatic update. I feel you.
I wouldn't see the music.
Alright.
Oh, did you? Was it playing or not?
Also, I think Apple is with the aesthetic. Their stuff is so modern and sleek and nice. I mean, You know, there's other brands out there that look good. I'm not gonna lie, but Apple is just very
consistent.
Yeah, and it's just like, dang, them look real good.
What I love about my phone, though, I can do all my podcasts, music, business stuff from my and pay bills from my phone.
Period.
All of that stuff.
And that's all you need.
Yeah.
A little love and security. Okay, so we had an Apple segment. What's next? What else can we talk about? Let me think. Not yet. Okay. This one's for the ladies.
Oh my God.
We ready for the next segment?
Oh my God.
Ladies, it's your song, so as soon as it's come on, you should get up on the floor, go and get your sexy on. If you know that you better than the music that you own, go ahead and tell them now. You gon' miss me when I'm gone. I'm out.
Copyright.
We gotta go to Red soon.
Copyright.
Oh, Reds.
Copyright.
I don't want to miss my episode. We gotta talk this, y'all.
That means I gotta get dressed.
You said it. You said Saturday. It is Saturday. We're going to Reds. Nope, I want to hear it because I asked you to call, text, stop by. Almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks.
Either that or I'm going home.
We going tonight.
And that is where you have it, folks, because we would love to sit here and talk to you, but we have somewhere to be. So, with that being said, Miss J, thank you for taking over the show tonight.
Just a little bit.
That was a great takeover.
So, we're seeing as though you introed, outro. Go for it.
All right, we done with the Coco show. We about to wrap it up. Okay. You know, I would try to give y'all a little freestyle, but maybe another time. So we gonna go ahead and exit it out with Mr. Drake. Mom, what you gotta say?
Shit, keep your lighters up.
What?
Yeah.
Keep your lighters up.
Oh, keep your lighters up. I thought he
and that was a nice outro.
I thought he said something. Look, he gonna try to do that every time, though. All right, then we got Miss Shantae.
Goodbye, good people.
Is that
DJ? KDS.
Is that you?
Let me call you back.
Not the ringtone.
Let me call you right back.
This Negro.
Alright, so
this Negro.
Not the ringtone. Did you record yourself?
That was not me. Everyone says it's me.
It do sound like
it. It is not me.
That's not for dollar. Clearly, listen.
I did not do that, y'all. I did not do that.
We had a little interruption.
Anyway,
but we're back at it. 24.
How old?
Like 24 or something.
How long they been together?
Maybe 2-3 years. And she was like, one of the answers was obviously February and June. And she was like, well, I know about Juneteenth, so June? And I don't know. She got it wrong. And she honestly, like, it wasn't for YouTube views. Like, she literally honestly did not know when Black History Month was. And I'm just like, and then at the end they were trying to say how the school system was messed up. But honestly, school system is messed up when you talk about the real depth Black history. I feel like everybody should know Black History Month. Like, that's something that's taught in school. February. Like, there should be no reason for nobody not to know.
Hell, BET been doing it for like forever.
But it's not even about that. Like,
and then like your husband is Black. Like,
I don't know.
It's like, do you not? I don't know. Like, like, I don't know. I mean, it didn't offend me, but I just thought it was so crazy how, like, even as a white person, like, you don't know when Black History Month is. Like, you don't have, like, dang, we get one of the month.
So I was told, I heard this, and it actually just last night, y'all. White people don't have a history month because they have no history.
They have no history?
Like, because there was talk of where white people came from, and they were trying to, like, there was just these people on stereo actually trying to figure it out. And they were asking people, like, well, what do you know about where white people came from? And there was all this talk about how, you know, there were albinos and they migrated to the, you know, more north to, what was it, mountains of Caucasus, and that's where Caucasian came from, and, you know, that's where white people generated from. There was no history, so there's no month of history. But I love, who was that? Samuel Jackson, who did that one clip, and he said, "How you gonna really like minimize my culture down to a month of 28 days,
right?
When we've done so much?" And he was like, "Do you want a History Month?" And he asked this guy, I think he was Jewish, maybe. And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, why not?" And he didn't say anything. Guys just got quiet. He was like, "See, that's my point. Why do you want to give us a History Month? Like, you gave us something, and you don't have one. What about you? We know nothing about you unless we ask you for somebody that is from your culture." But
I said this before, and I will stand by it. I feel like in interracial relationships where the man is black, there's a lot less education that happens for the female spouse who is non-black. In interracial relationships where the female spouse is black, the other person who is not black gets more of an education.
Absolutely.
Whether you be straight, binary, whatever you want to call yourself, that person in a relationship with that black woman is going to get more of an education on all things, well, maybe not all things black, but a lot of things black versus being with a black man. I will stand by that till the day.
No, you're right. So I listen.
But why is that though?
Bill Burr, I don't know if y'all listen. He's a white comedian, married a black woman. Like, he wanted to one day watch the making of Elvis, and he was like, "Hey, hon, do you want to watch it with me?" And so she said, "Yeah." But then it got to a point to where it would start talking about how some of the things that Elvis did came from other people, especially black people. And so he turned it off, and she was like, "Why'd you turn it off?" He was like, he said it like she was getting an attitude, like, "Why'd you turn it off?" He was like, "Because I knew you were about to get mad about some shit and start blaming me for some shit. I didn't do it. I wasn't even in that era, and I don't want to fight with you." And so she started asking questions, and it just, it brought up about a lot of shit that he agreed on, but at the same time, he tried to defend. Yeah. But it's just a natural thing. Now, they still love each other, ain't no big deal, but it's you gotta, from that perspective, it's like, it's really, they really get hype about it. And he said, "I just knew she was getting amped up because, like, when they would say something, she would go, and she would scoff at little things." And he said, "I just knew it was building up. So when they said that one shit, I just turned it off. Like, I had no choice." But no, you're right about that. Absolutely right about that.
I know.
Oh well. It's gonna continue to happen.
Let me say it this way. Let me say it this way too. Like, what do you guys think? From what should they know? What do you want white people to know about us?
What do you mean?
What? Okay, there's a level of education. Like, there's an expectation that we should educate those people about XYZ. So what is the XYZ?
I feel like the only thing I really care about, I mean, not the only thing I care about, but like the one thing I'm more focused on is like just the history behind it, how like blacks and whites were separated, how blacks were slaves and whites were superior, and just like to this day you see that it is still kind of the same concept, going back into like what happened earlier this month. If it was black people rushing the Capitol, we all would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? And it just bothers me that there's still some Caucasian people out there that will see this happening and still be racist towards black people. Like, and then it just bothers me, like, you don't like us because of the color of our skin. Most black people do not bother nobody. We mind our own business. We got our own culture going on. Like, most of the problems that are going on is caused by Caucasian people. You got mass shootings because of Caucasian people. Like, us black people, we grew up where we ain't finna do nothing stupid like that. Like, no. And it just really sucks. Like after what happened at the Capitol, like, I had to like call my dad, and I kind of got sad. Like, it's just crazy how black people won't really ever be, it feels like black people won't ever really be treated as equal as white people after seeing that happen. Like, because if that was straight up black people, it would not have went that way. Like, they walked out like it was, like they left a museum, like nothing really happened. It's just really crazy, and it just wonders, like, will we ever get equality?
The only way we're gonna get equality is if we stand together, and we have a problem with that.
But even if we have like a peaceful protest and stand together, we don't
have to have a protest. We just gotta stick together.
Yeah,
that's the problem. We can't do that.
Yeah, we still do have people of our race, black people against black people.
So it's like there's really no point, because now it's to the point of how ignorant are you as a black person. That's where it is now, because you see all the bull crap going on. Do you still want to be that ignorant and go against your fellow brother for what?
Right.
Why do that when everybody else is killing us? So why do I have to fight that man? Why not just go over there and say, hey, let's squash this?
Right.
But you know the guy that helped organize that whole
Capitol Rush
protest or whatever was a black guy.
Who?
I forget his name. He looked like Sammy Davis Jr.
But how did he set that up?
He was in contact with some people in office. I don't know. It just disgusts me.
The only thing I want white people to know is just know that you have privilege. Just know that you have privilege because of the color of your skin.
Which is not fair because you didn't choose it. Exactly. You don't get to choose that.
Exactly.
But was that set up to be a fault, like to have a fall guy?
It's like this.
I have no idea. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me.
It's like this.
Because somebody like that who knows somebody could be pressured and say, "You don't do this, man, we'll kill your family." Like,
what we don't realize is
I'm just.
What we don't realize
is
put
a black face on it and say, "See what I mean?" See
yeah.
What I mean? See what I mean?
It's like this. Everybody is talking about the way our color look, but everybody got that one color, red.
Yeah, if I cut you, you gonna bleed red.
So it ain't no. That's the thing. That's the root of it all, right there.
Like I had seen a post a while back, like what happened with George Floyd, and there was like a lot of stuff going on social media, and it was like if your child need a blood transfusion, and the doctor gives you 2 pints of blood, you don't know which one's from a black person, which one's from a white person. You gonna take that pint of blood because you know your kid need it. Right. So what's the difference?
No, there's no difference. You gotta think about it. What you just said. Run that back all the way to the beginning.
Who would say what I said again?
No. Just think about it. You said it doesn't matter what kind of blood it was. And take that what you said. Now go all the way back to the beginning. Now, when somebody was sick and it was, oh, he's black. They always put a sheet over. You could never tell. But you got that blood. So everybody's just like saying they're racist. I guarantee you got some type of black in your blood. Because it started from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have somewhere in your lineage, where I don't understand why we so hung up on an organ, like your skin.
Exactly. You know what I be thinking about? I be thinking about this because, I work retail, so I see like a whole bunch of last names and stuff. I think it's so crazy how we're all different people, but I'm black, but a white person can have the last name that I have the last name. And I think that goes way back into when slavery was a thing, and everybody's last name was the last name of their slave owner.
Right.
I think that's so.
But not just that though. Think about life. Think about Django. Think about any of the slave movies. You always had that one black guy to sleep with the white woman. Always. So with that,
the white guy sleeping with the black woman.
Exactly. So I want everybody to think about that for a second and take it back. That's all you got to do. If you think you racist, look at every single racist movie and think about it. Fool, you racist for no reason.
It's just so crazy. People be having the same last names and they different skin colors. It comes from somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you right now. My last name is Strand. And if you look up Strand, it's a whole bunch of
strands.
White people. Mainly white.
Do you know the origin of your last name?
European. European. Yeah. Blew my mind too.
I didn't blow my mind.
It blew my mind. It blew my mind. And I was just like,
but why?
Okay.
Why would it blow your mind?
It was just a lot of strands. A lot. And I'm thinking to myself, could we all be related by blood somehow? That's a lot.
Or your family just inherited the last name of a slave owner.
That could be it too. That's why I talked to my dad. I said, yo, could we go somewhere else? And then next thing you know, we got something that's unclaimed that we didn't know about just because of our last name. But we would never know because we stay in the United States.
My last name is Scottish.
But see, if you go to Scotland,
it just means grand.
But I'm saying if you go to, you don't know if you go to Scotland, you know, you may.
But there's a huge history between Scotland and Jamaica of slaves who have rights in Scotland, and Scotland does not talk about their part in slavery at all. It's very hush hush, and I think that's insane. Yeah. Like my great grandfather, he was probably only he's probably a little lighter than me, but only because he lived in the sun, and he had great eyes, and I'm like. When I first met him, I was a kid. I was just looking at him like, this man is red. He has great eyes. And I was fascinated by that. And I was like, how did he get those great eyes? And he was mean as a viper, but he was really sweet to us kids. Like, I had heard so many stories of how he, like, chopped some guy with the side of his machete. Like,
gangster.
Like, not the one to fuck with.
Right.
Sorry.
Bleep me. Got a few. That's cool.
I was about to say, yeah.
So, yeah. I was like, how do you get these gray eyes? And I started digging, and I'm still trying to figure out, like, where it goes back to. I haven't gotten far back enough. Yeah. But, yeah.
Interesting. What do you guys do with the information?
I want to go. I'll just go.
Family.
Yeah.
Because you need to know. I feel like it's important for you to know where you came from. It really informs where you're.
Have you guys seen your crest?
No.
You guys haven't seen your crest? It's very, very cool.
What is a crest?
What is
this crest you speak
your
of?
Your family shield.
It's like your
signature.
Yeah, your family emblem.
Your family logo.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the guy. I don't even want to say his name. And that's the Washington Post.
Interesting. Very interesting. We ready?
Yeah.
Wait,
what you got? How you get that?
Mind your business.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. The origin is England.
How rude.
England.
Oh.
So England and European is like,
Oh, so that's close.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely love when Makia like corrects people.
At the wrong time,
No.
Wrong time.
I absolutely love it. No, because it's like, and I can't say your profession, but it's like because you know what you do. Yeah. It's like, no, that's not correct. It's this. No, I love it. I really do. No.
That's why she's so good at Scrabble.
He's still mad about it.
She be cheating, man.
Right.
Cheating, man. Mind you.
Scrabble or Uno?
Both.
It's not my fault y'all know how to play.
Watch them out.
Listen, practice makes perfect.
Ireland?
Oh, you neighbors. Strand. Yeah, I could see how that would not be that great with the chai.
You know, of course his emblem will look like that. Of course his will look like that.
How do you know that's your family crest?
You're looking at last names.
Yeah.
Do mine.
What's your last name? We're not gonna do that.
I said who's gonna get it.
No, ma'am. I'd have put down
I feel like it's important for you to know where you came from.
Yeah.
It really informs where you're headed.
So
because I feel like when you see the people who came before you, the things that they had to struggle through just so you could have the little bit of comfort that you have outside of being in your own home and being afraid that somebody's going to come in and shoot you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you need to find something to be proud of. Like, you should know where you come from.
Do any of you guys believe in necessary evil?
Necessary evil.
Yeah. You guys ever see the stand-up that Chappelle did?
Yeah.
And he spoke about Emmett Till and the girl behind the whole story. How on her deathbed she told the truth that, I lied.
Yeah.
And like the movement behind Emmett Till and what changed because of that death and the showcase of what had happened.
Yeah.
You guys believe in necessary evil? Do I
believe in that? Yes.
That it was necessary for Trump to be in office? Do you believe that it was necessary?
It's a cause and effect. People don't realize that everything has a cause and effect to it. Everything that we're doing has an effect.
Okay, only because you said that. And this is another question, a follow-up question. As a believer of necessary evil, do you really want change to happen? Do you really want equality?
Not really.
Why not?
Because, okay, think about it. Every story has to have a hero and a villain. Correct? Batman, Joker.
Some version of bad and good.
Okay. Versions of bad and good. This is a world of bad
But
and good.
before you go into that, because we talked about the villain too, and how they portray Superman saving the day to stop this guy who was probably wronged in the beginning. He was some professor trying to share his knowledge. This is what I learned, or like Iron Man, this is what I learned. And he's like, yeah, he's a nobody. I'm gonna leave him alone. That guy turned bad because you didn't listen. And he was trying to help people. Now he's a bad guy. You stopped him, but did you stop the good thing or the bad thing?
You won't really know. That's the only problem. You won't know until things like start
it's like division. Rogue agents.
Yeah.
He was a part of the team.
You do so much good to where they leave you behind and you just turn bad. But I mean, again, they created him. They created him. They trained him, they bred him, then they left him. So everything that they taught him,
because he had an opinion.
Or so now, not that, he found others to follow his cause. You caused it, so now you're about to get the effect. So now they turned against you.
Mm-hmm. Using their own
training that you caused. You see what I'm saying? So people don't look at stuff like that because it's like in the now. But you don't realize the stuff that you do now is going to have an effect later.
Yeah.
And that later may hurt you more than anything.
But see, that's my point. That's why I think there won't be change because there's no
Osama bin Laden.
There won't be enough people on the same page in that regard, and no one really thinks about it. But they're just kind of back in like, well, it needed to happen for this to happen. So why would that change?
Look at the history of Fidel Castro. Look at the history of Osama bin Laden. They've had relationships with our government in one form or another prior to them being quote unquote villainized. Well, Osama bin Laden definitely. For Fidel Castro. I don't.
Maybe.
We don't know. We don't know. No, we don't know. We just gonna say we don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's always some stuff that you don't know prior to that happening. Kiki Camarena, freaking the cartel in Mexico. It's so tangled.
Right.
It's so tangled.
Thus why, again,
even disgruntled employees, whittle down to that.
But see, that
guy was good.
We're gonna take it.
No,
we're gonna take it to a bigger picture. We're gonna take it to a bigger picture. U.S. Capitol. Yep. Now, you cause something that you have no idea what the effect is about to happen. So now,
and we all said this from the very beginning. I remember having conversations with people. I'm like,
she's got a correction. Let her correct.
No, it's not a correction. It's they saw it coming.
Yeah.
You're saying they didn't see it. It was all these things were
and
made
again,
in order
that's fine. And again, it's gonna have it. No.
It's not fine
at all.
But
meaning it's gonna have an effect. That's what I'm saying. No.
It's continuing. That was what the first wave.
I wouldn't even say. I would say the worst is coming and people don't see it.
Oh, if they
and I'm just gonna. I'm being nobody sees it. the worst is coming and nobody sees it. Because that's the thing. We're so focused on paying our bills. We're so focused on the stimulus. We're so focused on everything else, but we are not focused on the things that we need to be focusing on.
Too many distractions.
It's too many distractions.
You got the COVID vaccination.
Right. You it's so much distraction that nobody is paying attention to what the hell is going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
now they starting to pay attention, but it's
worst.
too late.
Yeah, nobody ain't seen the worst.
Late.
The worst is about to come. It ain't coming from me, but it's coming. And again,
and it's your own aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers, cousins, nephews, your boss. Like, people. The thing that I keep seeing over and over, I never saw this in this person. You wasn't looking.
Yeah.
You wasn't looking for it.
Right.
It was there, but you chose not to
face.
confront it. It was in your face the whole time. Sitting at the dinner table with you.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the movies with you when we could go to the movies. Like, you saw it, you just chose not to. And now look where we are. You know how many friends I have?
Cases of that.
You know how many friends I have that are like, well, my mom and dad said we don't know if we're going to so-and-so's for the holidays because, you know, the things that they've been saying lately. And I'm like, but y'all knew this. You knew this whole time. Don't act surprised now because we see that you neglected to say something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
But people are afraid to speak, though. That's a part of it too. It's like that whole disconnect of conversation. It's
not even that. No.
Whittled down to social media.
It's fear. It's fear.
No, it's not even fear.
It's fear.
It's worse
Absolutely.
than fear. It's worse than fear. It's, do I believe you? It's not fear. It's, do I believe you? And do I even believe the things that's coming out your mouth? Do I want to listen to that?
Yeah, that's...
How many black people you could run into from here to downtown that you could stop and talk and ask a question and they'll be like, man, you'll get nothing back.
Nothing.
Because they won't talk. They know what they know, but they won't share that information. They won't say anything about it.
Nobody won't do it or say anything about it. But at the end of the day, what you scared for?
Repercussions. Yeah. They don't want, if they enjoy whatever little happiness they have, or big, whatever, I'm not judging, just whatever that is, they don't want to corrupt that with what I might say. Because I know if I say something, it's then from a small scale to a big scale.
It puts you into a place of responsibility because now I have to do something about it.
Right.
Yeah, I can leave your ass alone.
Which is why they say ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
I can leave you alone.
But you have to, I feel like people that are going to be game changers, you have to be willing to lose it all. And say, I do not care.
Right, I don't care.
Does not matter.
Martin, Malcolm.
But it's like, how do you do that? You know, if someone's willing to say, okay, well, I would be part of that movement, but, you know, how do I get to a point of not caring? Well, look at what you have. Like, what is that? How does that invest into you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when yeah.
If it doesn't add to who you are and what you're doing, why does it matter? I need air. You know what I'm saying? Forget the food. I need to breathe.
Right. And I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that till like a couple of years into, like, oh gosh, yeah, I say a couple of years later, when I got to the point I was just like, why am I working so hard for you? Mm-hmm. You don't care about me. My back is killing me to the point where you saw me in the cooler crying. You don't care. Why am I working so hard for you?
Call Dr. Molly.
So now that I do this, it's kind of like, now I see. I'm looking basically through a window. I'm seeing people going through their day to day. I'm like, man, you ain't never gonna get out. And ain't nothing I can do about it. It's like Matrix. We're gonna go back to that long episode. Lady in the red dress. Everybody just walking. She don't want one red dress. Yeah, she's deadly, but again, everybody's just, you know, doing their own little thing. Nobody's taking the time to just be like, Why are you there? There's a reason why you're there. What's the purpose behind that? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to stop and think about something? Like a lot of people, the whole COVID thing. A lot of people look at that as, oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. You probably caught it for a reason. 1, 2, it's probably meant for you to just plant yourself for 10 days.
But can you guys identify all the distractions we have going on right now?
Yeah. Oh my God, there's way too many.
Oh yeah.
Where do you even begin?
Oh yeah.
Where do you even begin?
Yeah.
Like,
Vaccine. Let's see. Trump has kind of slowly dissipated. Slowly.
He's a distraction.
Yeah, he's still a distraction. Let's see. The stimulus. The stimulus, and a lot of people ain't got it. A lot of people still got theirs, and it's gone now.
Being able to pay your rent.
Being able to pay your rent.
Feed your kids.
Yeah. Food.
Job
Are you going to have a job tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like,
all those.
It's literally like trying to untangle a bunch of cords.
And again, people focus on untangling those cords more than saying, hey, there's that one cord. I can just chill that one cord. Yeah. Why do I have to go through that? You're going to be untangling.
But
and
we have to. Have. These are the things that affect our everyday lives.
Right.
Like,
and again.
Have to, but where do you even start?
Again, at the end of the day.
Okay, now that you guys are here, though.
When you're dead and gone,
what are you going to
still going to continue to go.
What are you going to tell the people? What should they be doing?
When I'm dead
They're
and
listening.
gone?
No, I'm saying now.
No.
Your minds are here.
What do people need to be doing?
What should they be doing?
It's like this.
We just identified some of the distractions. Now that you heard a few of them and probably can identify the rest of them, like what should they be doing now?
But those are legitimate distractions. So like,
why does it matter though?
My advice.
Okay, my job supplies bills to a guy I don't know for something. Do I need it? No. Exactly no.
My advice
exactly need that. No.
Is live your life.
Okay.
Don't be on CNN on stuff like that, trying to stay caught up and stuff. Like, don't worry I understand people are going through different circumstances, but like, just try your best not to stress about the circumstance and do whatever you have to do to better yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody, like, you're not going to get where you want to be with, like, they say it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do to get to where you want to be. Like, sitting on the couch watching CNN, seeing what other people are doing in the government and stuff, it's not going to help you be able to pay that bill. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like you still gonna have to do what you gotta do regardless of what's going on around you. Mm-hmm. So don't try not to stress about it as much, but still do what you have to do. Like, I know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna get up and go clock in. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I still need to make the money to pay my bills or whatever. And then I'm gonna better myself to where I can make more money, and that's not gonna be a situation where I have to sit here and watch CNN and be like, dang, let me check CNN app. Oh, stimulus payments coming. What day? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you just sit there and drown yourself in all that, that's all you're going to be doing. But if you...
Untangle cords.
Yeah, like, if you just, better yourself or train your mind to, like, do something different than what you did yesterday, to where you don't have to worry about what's going on CNN. Like, rich folks probably not even checking CNN and watching the news.
There's your single cord. You see how that worked out?
You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you have to do, and then everything else gonna fall in place.
That's
like,
it.
Now
Thank
is
you.
a really great time to reinvent yourself.
There it is. There it is.
You know what
You said it in the
Like,
perfect way.
If you find yourself stuck and you're like, you like to cook, you like to write stuff. If you like to edit what people write, do that. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, find a way to monetize the things that you love and make money off of it. That's really what I can say to that.
So again, matrix, loophole, tangle cord, single cord, it all runs in the same thing.
But see, I'm not looking at the grind as far as how hard we work for what we gain. It should be really to enjoy that life you got.
Right.
Not necessarily for bills, but
but it's hard.
I used to question Mom about that back in the day. Like,
yes.
Why do you do that, Mom?
Yeah.
You owe this person because of the service you receive.
Mm-hmm.
Pay your bills. It didn't make sense, but she said it recently. It was weird. She's like, my dad told me all the time, pay your bills, try to take care of what you can, make sure you keep something in your pocket, so that you can enjoy you.
Right.
For sure.
And it makes sense. Troy says the same thing.
Yeah.
Bro, we work hard. It don't make no sense why you can't go to a place like Vegas. Yeah. And I said, you're right. I've always wanted to go. I just never said I'm going.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I did the one time, and now he's like, let's go to what is it? Venezuela.
Ooh.
Right. And he's stepping up again. I was like,
not ready. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
I'll fight it.
Dude, don't fight
but nah, it's to enjoy that time, and honestly, that's why I want to go out. Like, I'm about to take another shot because I'm like, bruh, We've been through enough. I'm not saying I can't compare my life to people in the past and what you're dealing with. We've been through enough.
Exactly.
I want to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy my time. I want to smile, not cry unless it's tears of joy, and be me, man, and not care what I hear, man. Like I just want to live that life and say, listen, I've done it. It's done. When I'm dead, it's cool.
That's cool.
With that being said, goodbye, good people. I'm gonna stay healthy. I'm take care of myself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I said, girl who jumps on them tables. What you gotta say for the outro?
I step up for those.
Period.
Step up too.
Oh,
that was
snap. Really gave me poetry vibes.
To the people.
We've only ever heard her jumping on tables.
That's the wisest thing you heard all
this
day.
Moment in history.
Period.
Write it down.
Then we got DJ KDS.
That sounds better than that.
Wish they could have got it.
And then we got the one, the only, the original Coco David String, your host.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours.
He said,
everybody need their own thing. I feel like you got
and
the
then you have the one and only. You have the one and only. You know
Give
how
it up
I
for
do.
yourself. Give it up for yourself.
Period.
When the camera go up, you gonna have that same feel.
It will. Miss J is out of here. Special co-host. I just felt like taking over. Like, comment, subscribe. I wish y'all could see me. And stay tuned for the next episode because we going up. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see y'all in the next show. Y'all. Peace.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to the Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.